If 2019 was hot girl summer, 2020 was don't go anywhere summer, 2021 is set to become hot coin summer, with some crypto assets going on the kind of crazy rallies you'd expect at the height of a bull run. Today, we'll be taking a look at the top 5 tokens that we think have the potential to crush it in the month ahead. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. Well, when YouTube lets us make videos. My name is Ben. Every day I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to smash that subscribe button. In this video, I give you my top 5 picks for August. And before we dig in, don't forget to enter our 5 ETH to 5 million contest. We're growing the BitSquad community to 5 million strong. Click the gleam.io link in the description for your chance to win 5 ETH or thousands of dollars worth of other cryptos. We're about halfway through the contest. At number 5 on our list of smoking hot summer coins is an absolute fox. You guessed it, Shapeshift's very own Fox token, which just made history in the largest airdrop of all time. Why is this so important? Because Shapeshift is changing. Who would have thought? Yes, after 7 years as a centralized exchange, they're finally making the move to full decentralization. In January, Shapeshift announced the integration of DEXs and removed all KYC requirements for their customers. In April, they unleashed the power of ThorChain, allowing users to seamlessly trade non-native digital assets. So what's next? Well, Shapeshift is getting ready to open source everything. Their entire corporate structure will be slowly wound down. And after the biggest airdrop of all time saw Fox tokens distributed to over 1 million users and other members of the DeFi community, control of Shapeshift will begin to migrate over to Fox holders. This means Fox tokens will soon have full governance. Everything from how to build on the new open source platform to treasury decisions. So what does this mean for the Fox token as well as its price action? Well, aside from participating in such a significant move within the crypto space, Fox holders can also look forward to a wide range of benefits coming their way. These include rewards for liquidity mining on the Fox ETH pool on Uniswap and participating in the Shapeshift staking rewards contract, as well as rainfall rewards for users trading on the Shapeshift DEX. In terms of price action, Fox's value exploded with the airdrop in mid-July, and at the time of this recording is sitting around 58 cents, just shy of a 100% increase in only a few weeks. As for where it might go next, given the huge role it's set to play in Shapeshift's future and deflationary max supply of about $1 billion, I expect big moves ahead for Fox's price action this summer and beyond. And just remember, one of the ways that we make these incredible altcoin picks is through TokenMetrics, a partner of the channel and a site that we've used to crush it for almost 2 years now. If you want to check out TokenMetrics, you can get a 1-week trial by visiting bitboycrypto.com/deals and scrolling to our top deals section and clicking TokenMetrics. In number 4, we have another sizzling hot DeFi protocol, Compound, and its governance token Comp. Compound is one of the undisputed kings of DeFi, an Ethereum-based algorithmic autonomous interest rate protocol built for developers, lugging a whole universe of open financial applications. In simple terms, through interfaces that integrate the Compound protocol, users can lend or borrow across a range of crypto assets. And with over $8.73 billion locked up at the time of this recording, this makes it the 3rd largest DeFi player in the game. For anyone new to the space, here's a quick overview. Compound allows crypto holders to deposit or lend their assets to the protocol and receive interest in return. And while rates are variable and change in accordance with levels in the supply pool, they go way beyond anything you might expect from your regular American bank. Users can then borrow assets by putting their deposited crypto up as collateral. And unlike the legacy financial system, these services are available to anyone. So you can have the world's worst credit rating or no bank account at all. If you have access to the internet, enough to make an original deposit, you're good to go. So what DeFi is all about. Its rise this year has been unstoppable. In fact, if this is hot coin summer, then 2021 has been a full-on no-holds-barred DeFi fiesta, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. So what about Comp, the governance token that makes the wheels turn? Well, similar to Fox, Comp gives its holders full say over the protocol. That could mean making network proposals, voting on issues such as the acceptance of new collateral types, borrowing capacities, choice of oracles, and interest rate models. Users can also delegate their Comp tokens via a Web3 wallet to give other community members more say in the thriving ecosystem. And it's thanks to the potential of the ecosystem that made us pick comp for our BitSquad Hot Coin Shindig. Price right now is around $385 with a current market cap of just over $2 billion. Circulating supply, however, is 5 million comp, with a max supply of only 10 million. The scarcity also makes it a potential store of value, and that's because Compound is a protocol with a big future ahead, which includes cross-chain borrowing services coming via the new Gateway blockchain. So watch this space. Yes, the recent market correction has seen Comp's price fall by over 50% from its all-time high, but if you want to be involved in one of the most promising DeFi projects around, then these kinds of dips could be a good moment to do so. You don't want our party to get raided again by the YouTube secret police, do you? Well, make sure you don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. And number 3 is Alien Worlds and its token TLM. If you've been paying attention, you'll know that crypto-based games are the hottest thing around right now. So while the rest of the market has been in consolidation after the May correction, gaming tokens like Axie Infinity and Sand have gone ballistic in the last couple of weeks. And a lot of people have FOMO'd in. I get it. I do. There's a crazy party kicking off, and you want to be where the cool kids are. The cool kids. I mean, who'd have thought it? Four-eyed nerds running the hottest party in town from their mom's basements. But gaming is the fastest growing industry in entertainment. And it makes sense that with crystal clear use cases like NFTs, as well as play-to-earn games like Axie gaining traction, crypto and games go together like sweet tea and barbecue. I picked Alien Worlds because it has all the promise of something like Axie Infinity with even more upside potential. The overall premise is simple. Players move between alien lands competing for a precious resource called Trillium. It might sound like something from Avatar, but in fact it's the game's native token, TLM, which gamers stake to gain control in planetary governance and unlock extra gameplay features. They can also find and stake NFTs within the game for extra profit. Now, I'm no alien overlord, but I see how the game appeals to some pretty human instincts. Tribalism, conquest, political allegiances, getting shiny things, and yes, amassing more sweet Trillium than your neighbor. Suffice to say, it's picking up steam as one of the fastest growing NFT games around. Currently, the number 2 DApp and number 1 DApp game over the last 24 hours. And with Trillium, a finite resource, with a max supply and an exponential rise in players, well, I'd expect some serious upside price action in the months ahead. I mean, if it can do this over a few weeks in July, only Xenu knows where it might go next. Also, I have no idea who Xenu is. Up at number 2, we have another super hot gamer. Words I thought I'd never say. Ultra. The first entertainment platform providing a variety of gaming industry services under a single roof, allowing users to discover, buy, and play games, watch live streaming feeds, interact with influencers, participate in contests, compete in tournaments, and more. Think of it as a one-stop shop for all your PC gaming needs. Something between a social media platform, app store, and 24/7 gaming convention. In other words, heaven for nerds. Even more reason not to leave the basement. It runs on the Ultra network, a hyper-fast smart contract blockchain that handles tens of thousands of transactions per second. And it's hot ticketed for developers too. Ready to disrupt the gaming industry by using blockchain to allow anyone to build and operate their own game distribution platform or virtual goods trading service. It also opens up the marketplace of digital goods using a cross-platform SDK. Goods that can take on many forms like subscriptions, digital items, and user-generated content. By harnessing the Ultra SDK, developers can fast-track their game to completion, allowing them to generate multiple income streams faster than ever. Ultra's native token, UOS, is used for all purchases in the network, from users wanting to buy games, virtual items, and also developers wanting to sell ad space on the platform. Their mainnet went live as recently as late June, meaning you're catching this one as it emerges from testnet status, poised and ready to change the game. I'll just say this, you'd be wise not to sleep on the gaming boom. It's one of the most instantly available use cases for crypto around, and it seems to be moving independently of major market trends. If Ultra can deliver on its potential, it could be a total monster in the months and years ahead. Last but not least, in the number 1 spot, the mighty Quant. So hot, it's actually seen faces melt with recent price action. We actually picked this several days ago before we did this video, and now the prices have boomed. But yes, if you bought Quant just 10 days ago, then you're up already a huge 133% at the time of this recording. In advanced TA, that's something we call going up. So what's the hype all about? Well, Quant is totally unique and definitely deserving of a longer video. Why? Because it stands to solve the huge problem interoperability between blockchain. With its ability to connect all the world's distributed ledgers, that doesn't just mean all blockchains, but all existing enterprise platforms, networks, and applications. Now, Quant isn't actually a blockchain itself. Instead, it's an operating system. Foundational tech behind the network is its open ledger operating system, which enables the connection of any isolated networks at internet scale and simultaneously. Just let that sink in. That means its use case goes way beyond crypto, extending to the entirety of global enterprise. With Quant, any business or institution using DLT, distributed ledger technology, can connect to any other blockchain or network and build apps called maps that allow multiple smart contracts to run on different blockchains and are accessed using the QNT token. You clearly don't need me to tell you how revolutionary that is. I'm sure we'll be looking at this in more detail in the near future. But for now, I hope I've given you a sense of the sheer scale of Quant's potential. It's virtually unlimited, and it has serious first mover advantage. And if that's not enough to seal the number one spot for Hot Coin Summer, I don't know what is. That's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.